Welcome back to the channel where courtroom drama meets real legal breakdowns. Today's case dives into the fascinating world of civil infractions. Yes, the kind where you're not exactly a criminal, but you're not walking away clean either. Our defendant, Cole Aaron Sum. The charge, running a red light. But what makes this case so entertaining isn't the charge, it's the explanation. Think citizens good to go is a legal defense. Think again. You'll hear a defendant try to out-logic the law, a judge's patience wear thin, and a courtroom turn from routine to remarkable. Stay tuned for a story that'll make you question every red light you've ever stopped at. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens when the judge finally delivers his verdict.
This is file number 251019520I-1. The civil infraction cases have a long case number. I'm not sure why. It's in the matter of Cole Aaron Summy. That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Summy got a ticket on April 27th, Chicago Road in Ottawa, for disobeying a traffic signal. The ticket says he went through a solid red light. There was an informal hearing with the magistrate earlier, and the defendant appealed that and asked for a formal hearing. That's in front of the judge. He posted a bond, and the matter is set for trial this morning. Mr. Timothy Reed, the Sturgis City Attorney, is present, as well as Officer Dylan Ware of the Sturgis Police Department, who issued the citation. The fine, I believe, was $120. The defendant did post bond in that amount. The plaintiff filed a jurat earlier this week, formally charging this as disobeying a traffic signal. Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What's the people's position here?
I guess if the defendant still wishes for the hearing, we're prepared to move forward with the hearing.
Is that what you wish, Mr. Summy?
I would just would like to see if there's any options as far as me getting a fine and not having to get the points on my license and stuff like that. Because
here's where things get legally interesting. The defendant is trying to negotiate his way out of points on his license, an understandable concern for any driver. But in traffic court, civil infractions come with a standard point penalty. In Michigan, running a red light typically carries 2 points. It's not about how bad the offense was, it's whether you did it. There's no sliding scale for almost hitting someone versus just missed it by a hair. That's not how civil infractions work. The system is structured, and unfortunately for Mr. Sum, emotional appeals don't change the point system.
Like that, because I wasn't expecting for me to be broadly punished for this citation, because if I had not stopped at the red light and I had just gone through it and almost hit somebody, I'm getting the same charge and the same amount of points, and there's no degree to it like speeding or anything like that. So,
Boom. Did you catch that? Mr. Sum is essentially arguing that the law should be more nuanced, like speeding, where 5 pmbs over isn't treated the same as 25 pmbs over. And while that does make some sense, traffic signals are binary. Red means stop, green means go. What he's asking for isn't reform, it's a complete rewrite of the rulebook, based on personal interpretation. And as we'll soon see, the judge is not buying it.
Well, the traffic code, the Michigan Motor Vehicle Code, has a schedule of crimes and civil infractions, and there are points assigned to each offense and fines by fee schedule. This is a civil infraction. It's not a crime. You don't get convicted of guilty of a civil infraction. You're found responsible or not responsible. You can't go to jail for a civil infraction. And the burden of proof is lower. In a criminal case, you have to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. In a civil infraction case, you only have to prove guilt beyond a preponderance, which is 51% to 49%.
Let's
So-
pause here. What the judge just explained is the burden of proof, and it's crucial. In criminal court, the prosecution has to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. But in civil infractions, the standard is much lower, preponderance of the evidence. Or more likely than not, it means even a slim majority of evidence against the defendant is enough to find him responsible. So if you think fighting a ticket in civil court is easy, think again.
So it's a lower burden of proof. It's not a crime. You can't go to jail. You've already paid the fine. The officer's here on overtime. He came in once before to testify. He's here again. Mr. Reed, any response to that?
I mean, we're here for the hearing of, I mean, the charge is the charge.
Yes, so the city's not willing at this point to alter it. With that in mind, you just want to pay the $120 fine and you wish to have a hearing on this.
If I pay the fine, am I gonna get the points and stuff
Yeah,
like
you're
that?
gonna get 2 points.
Well, then, yes, I'd like to continue this.
All right.
I mean, if people can sit in jail and fight their case and have it get dumbed down, all because that the courts don't want to go to trial and they'll just give them a better deal. I don't understand how I can't get at least a warning on this, and I'll never do it again. I've definitely have learned my lesson there, but I don't feel like I should get the points.
Here's a question for you. Do you think a sincere promise to never do it again should reduce a legal penalty? Let us know in the comments. On one hand, remorse is powerful. On the other, the law isn't about feelings, it's about consistency. Should courts have more flexibility for honest mistakes, or would that open the floodgates to excuses?
Points if I came all the way up to the stoplight and I stopped.
Well, we haven't gotten to the facts yet, so I don't know. But right now you have 0 points on your driving record, so this isn't gonna cost you your driver's license. You've had some points in the past, but they've all gone away, so you have 0 points. In fact, even with this on there, it shows 0 points. This carries no points.
It carries points. It's just when they appeal, it doesn't
Oh, hold the
abstract.
points. All right. Okay. I thought it carried 2 points.
It does.
All right. So you're not going to lose your driver's license. You're going to get 2 points on your driving record. You've already paid the $120 fine. So I'll use your bond to pay your fine. The case will be done. But if you wish to have a hearing, the city's ready to go forward.
Yes, I would like a hearing if the
All right. Well,
charges
then
are
let's
gonna
just go
get
through it.
changed.
Okay. My first witness is Cole Summey.
All right, well, let's have Mr. Ware and Mr. Summey both raise their right hand. Mr. Summey, do you swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, in a civil infraction, because it's not a crime, you don't have the right not to testify. So the city is calling you as a witness. So would you come up and have a seat in the witness box? Your name is Cole Aaron Summey.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed?
Thank you. Does court need the spelling of his name or is it?
No,
court
we got it. S-U-M-M-E-Y.
And Mr. Summey, you were operating a motor vehicle within the city of Sturgis on April 27th, 2025, correct?
Mhm.
Is that a yes or no?
Yes,
And you were on Nottawa Road at or near Chicago, meaning US 12, the main intersection there at Nottawa Road at around 11:35, 11:36 in the morning. Is that correct?
yes.
And at that time, you came to the red light that was facing your direction,
You said 11:30 in the morning?
11:30 at night.
Oh.
Is that
Oh.
correct?
Yes,
And you were traveling southbound on Nottawa, is that correct?
yes,
And you came to the intersection of Chicago and Nottawa Road to a red light, is that correct?
yes.
And you proceeded through that red light before it turned green, is that correct?
Yes, only because I didn't feel any resentment towards the fact that it's 2025, and I wouldn't expect tax dollars to go towards something that could easily tell me that there's no traffic. So I told myself, I made a citizen's good to go on that one.
Okay, now we're entering viral video territory. Mr. Son claims he made a citizen's good to go decision. That's not a thing. There's no badge for traffic vigilante. You can't just look both ways and overrule a red light because it feels safe. Imagine if everyone did that. We'd have a nationwide game of red light
On
roulette.
that one.
You made a citizen's good to go that you're going to disregard the red light because you didn't feel there was any
I didn't
risk.
disregard it. I regarded it and then,
Didn't stop for it,
I stopped.
but didn't wait till it turned green.
Correct.
So you understand that the traffic law requires you not to proceed until the light is green?
Yes, but I feel like that would just be going against what I know is right.
No other questions, people rest.
All right, Mr. Summey, is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I mean, I just hurt my feelings to think that just because the light didn't turn green, I'm getting charged with disobeying a traffic signal. I didn't disobey it, but I didn't wait for it to tell me I'm good to go.
Now this is where it gets emotional. Mr. Son feels genuinely hurt, not because of the penalty, but because he believes he acted in good faith. He didn't disobey the law, he just didn't obey it to the letter. That subtle distinction reveals the real conflict here. A citizen trying to balance common sense with legal obligation. But unfortunately for him, courts don't deal in almost compliance.
Okay, I'm not aware of a citizen's good to go. This is the busiest the second busiest intersection in Sturgis.
Every night that I get out of work and I go there, I'm sitting there unnecessarily. But like I said,
Now, they did change the law. You can turn left on a red light, right on a red light these days, but you can't just blow through it. I don't make the law, and you've essentially acknowledged that you committed it. There is no citizen's good to go. You felt like nobody else was coming and you could just go through it.
well, I knew no one else was coming.
All right, well, that ain't what the law says. All right.
Don't you feel like that's a little unconstitutional? It's like
Yes, every courtroom's favorite Hail Mary. The Constitution. It's the last stop on the defense train before we reach guilty. But sorry folks, red lights aren't unconstitutional. They're not infringing on your liberty. They're stopping you from T-boning a school bus. It's not tyranny, it's traffic safety.
it's like something that is just a machine, like clockwork, this thing, and you as a citizen have to sit there. I really doubt our forefathers would be sitting there.
Well,
Seriously,
maybe
they
so.
probably-
I don't think it's unconstitutional, and I don't think the Constitution envisions the red light. So you've wasted my time, caused a bunch of overtime for the Sturgis Police Department, so maybe that's some satisfaction.
This is the courtroom. Mic drop. The judge, after listening to everything, draws a line in the sand. The defendant has cost the court time, required an officer to appear on overtime twice, and still insists the law should bend to his logic. This is the moment where leniency goes out the window, and the law reminds us that it's not about how you feel, it's about how everyone stays safe on the road.
Satisfaction.
It is a waste of time, really, but how is it on me?
Well, I find that you're responsible for the violation by your own admission. I'll use your $120 bond to pay the fine. 2 points will go on your record that won't cost your license. My suggestion is stop next time or you get another ticket. for this.
Final ruling responsible. 2 points. $120 bond applied to the fine. Case closed. It's a straightforward legal conclusion based entirely on the defendant's own testimony. He admitted to running the light, even justified it. The judge had no choice. In legal terms, this is an open and shut case. But in entertainment value, this was a
I did stop, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Summey, you're good to go.
And that's a wrap on the case of Cole Aaron Sum versus the red light. In under 10 minutes, we saw courtroom logic, legal education, emotional appeals, and one defendant attempt to redefine traffic law with a citizen's good-to-go defense. The judge handled it all with patience, wit, and finality. The law stayed firm, and the points stayed on. If nothing else, this case is a perfect reminder. The road isn't the place for personal interpretation. Follow the light or pay the price. If you found this case as shocking as we did, Make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We break down the law so you don't have to break the rules.